everyone, Holly Roush here. I'm sure you have been waiting for this interview that we're getting ready to do with one of my very favorite people. So I want you, if you know a single mom out there, you know a working mom who'd like to spend some time at home, you know somebody who's entrepreneurial, who's looking to earn some additional income on the side, I want you to start tagging them below, and I'm going to bring on a special friend.
Introduce her yet, but you're going to see her cute face on here in just a second. But I want to take a few minutes right now. Hey Donna, how are you? I want you. Hey Chuck, how are you? I want you all to start tagging your friends. Hey Heidi, how are you? This cute girl's on here, but I'm not going to introduce you yet. Hey Lawren, how are you? Hey Bob Van Pelt, how are you? That's my brother-in-law's dad on there. Hey Beth, how are you? And look at this sweet face I got on here. I'm going to get to this beautiful gal on it's my right. I'm not sure if you're watching which side. Hey, Stephanie. But I want to just take a few minutes. Bob Barker, how are you? I want to bring on some more people. So I want you to tag below, share this. Let's get as many people on. And the ones you really want to focus getting are your single moms out there. They got to hear this message that we're about to talk about. How about a working mom who just loved to be home with her kids? If she just had something on the side where she could earn some extra income so that she could be home and focus on her kids, work when she wanted, where she wanted, whom she wanted, how much she wanted. That's what we're going to share with you. So tag and share. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Mario. Can't wait to see you guys at convention. Hey, Linda. How are you? Let's take a few seconds to get people on here. Hey, Nathaniel. How are you? Hey, guys, too. There are single dads out there that are watching this. There are dads that are working multiple jobs that are watching this. And maybe you want to get rid of one of those jobs. Wouldn't that be nice? And find something that you could do, hey, with some great people, great education, and make some new friends. Jonathan Brown, how are you? I hope we're seeing you at convention coming up. So, hey, Jessica, how are you? Man, we've got some great people jumping on here. I think this is an interview people are waiting for. Hey, David, how are you? Yes, I see you tagged Ashley. Let's get them on. Let's get as many people going on here. Jessica, you're so sweet. Lovely.
Thanks for tuning in, you guys.
Look at Kimberly. She is one hot mama. Yeah, one hot mama. So I know that. Hey, Scott, thanks for tagging all those ladies on there. They're going to love this. And this will be on my page for you guys to share later. But, I want to take a few minutes just so that you understand who Kimberly is. Hey, Brentley, how are you? Kimberly is an amazing, amazing girl that I have met in this business now, probably almost 2 years ago. Maybe it's been a year and a half ago, but she's one of my very favorite people. That's what I love about this business is you're going to make friends across the country and the world you would have never known. Been dying to listen to you both. Eek. Oh, Donna, that's so cute. You're going to get to meet people that you never would have known before. And that's what I love about this business is now I'm traveling all across the country and I can't wait to see these people. They've become my very great friends. And we miss seeing each other, talking to each other. And how many times can you say that? When you go to your traditional job and you're sitting in your cubicle, do you love the other employees around you? Probably not. You can't wait to get out of that cubicle and get at home, get away from them. They're complaining at the coffee pot. They're complaining at the refrigerator. But I get into work in a business that everybody around, they're excited to be there. They want to be there and they want to invest in others. So Kimberly's one of those. Right away, she has a firecracker personality. You guys all know that. She's a little spark plug. But I am too. So I guess she brings out that inner spark plug in me, which I love. I got in this business again, when we joined Alan Larson, my goal as well as his, hey, Emily, how are you, was to help single moms. Hey, I was raised by a single mom, my sister and I both, and then my little brother. And I know what it takes firsthand to be a single mom raising kids, working a full-time job, and just feeling spread so thin. And your whole life is focused on everyone else but yourself. I watched that firsthand. And so that's my passion, is to help single moms. So to hear Kimberly's story, and I'm not taking credit for anything Kimberly did, she has done this, but she's why I do this. She's kind of the person that gets me out of bed in the day and keeps me going, keeps me wanting to talk to people. And so she's out of Southern California, San Diego, which who doesn't want to visit there? Amazing, amazing girl, hard worker. Hey, she's not sitting at home counting the money. She's out there putting in the work to get it done. But Kimberly, I want you to share a little bit with the people, just your story, how you found this industry. And now, being a single mom and getting to raise your kid, your daughter who's a teenager. Oh, that's a job in itself. Let's talk a little bit about that before we dive more into
Thank
the
you for having me
business.
on. I appreciate it. I have started to lose my voice from all the talking I've been doing the past few days with, the achievement that I feel like was really a team win. Because as you know, this isn't something that you just achieve by yourself. It takes a village. And if it weren't for mentors like you and Rick and Frank and Cindy Sochnik and, my team, I wouldn't be here. They really do give me purpose, and outside of just being a mom, which was my number one thing, was to be able to spend more time with my kid, because I never had it. I got thrown straight into adulthood at 19, had a baby, wasn't married, like you sink or swim. And the biggest thing that I want to communicate to people, because I think sometimes when they hear stories like mine, they're trying to pick it apart and poke holes in it, which, hey, as you should, because you should be skeptical of some of the things out there. And I think we've all seen a lot of smoke and mirrors, but I wasn't handed anything. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I grew up in a traditional, very blue collar type of town where, like, you go and you trade your time for dollars, and you go and you work a 9 to 5 and you work really hard. And if you work even harder, maybe you're going to get a 3% increase. And I did that in banking for 10 years. And then I got into real estate by accident and during the recession. And I discovered two things with that. Number one, when you're willing to do the most unpopular thing, you can really set yourself up for a big win. That's what I did. When everybody else was foreclosing and short selling, I was buying. And then number two is my first introduction to mailbox money, like making money in your sleep and passive income. And I really liked that. I had this aha moment that I need to get more of that, because if I can get more of that, I could quit my job and be at home with my kid. I can pick her up from school. I don't have to miss weekend activities, and I can sign her up for things that I wouldn't have been able to do that before, because single parents, if you're watching this, you do wear all the hats. You're the Uber driver, you're the disciplinary, you're the breadwinner, you're the nurse, you're everything. And if I can be candid, I just got sick and tired of working as hard as I did. I mean, I think a lot of us have great work ethic, but I didn't want to continue to work like I had been working, because I thought, I'm going to have to do this for the next 40 years. And that just doesn't sound fun. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Peru. I want to go to Aruba. I want to go to all these different places. I want to see the world. I want to have experiences. Those are really important to me, and to be able to give my kid that same thing. So, I stumbled across this industry of networking, and I share this part of my story because I think it relates to a lot of people. I did everything wrong in the beginning. I felt like I chased away my friends and family, and I felt like I sent a bunch. Actually, I shouldn't even say I felt. I know. I sent a bunch of hey girl messages. I posted on Facebook 27 times a day, and I think there's a way to do it. I think there's a way to bring value to people that is attractive to them without making them feel haunted or making them feel chased. And, so I was also one of those people that did things wrong when I was at a skincare brand. And then I ended up coming here when I found my mentor online. And, it's crazy. You are one Facebook friend away from changing your life. That's really like all that I did. You're one conversation away from changing your entire business, from changing everything about how you operate and your vision, all of it. Like whether it's you meet somebody at Starbucks or you meet somebody online. And that's what happened to me. And I got to know somebody that knew more things than I did, because you don't know what you don't know. And I told him, I said, I want you to teach me everything that you know. You've made 7 figures. Like if I could absorb 10% of what he knows, I'm bound to make at least an extra 50,000, which will, pay off my debt. It could set me apart to, be on that straight and narrow path of financial freedom, and just, I wouldn't have as much struggle. And, make a long story short, 2.5 years now, I have a mortgage paid off. And that's nuts. I don't know of too many people at 35 that, whether they're married or single, you have 1 child or you have 10, that can pay off a mortgage and go and travel the world, fly first class. I actually got a message after I shared my announcement. Somebody reached out to me and she said, it's really great that you paid off your mortgage. I did that too in 5 years. And we worked really, really hard, and we saved and we paid it off, and it takes hard work. I said, absolutely. I said, but here's the difference. I make money when I don't work. And while I was still able to pay this off with the help of mentors and with a phenomenal team, I was still able to go and travel the world and have experiences and pick up my kid from school and have my time. And that's the difference, is because not all income is created equal. And there's your linear income and there's your passive income. And the passive income is a higher quality of dollar that will still give you your life back and your financial freedom all at the same time. And so I proposed a solution to this person. And I said, do you want to scrimp and save and work really hard just to not live life so you can pay off a mortgage, which is great, but then you don't have any life experiences because you're living this minimalist lifestyle, which I don't think there's anything wrong with living minimalist and living simply. But again, I still want the experiences. I want to be able to travel the world. I want to be able to take my kid to Rome to see the Colosseum, right? Give her like